Hello guys, HYT and welcome back to another video. Now, if you guys are playing Forza Horizon 4 at the minute and you want to get into drifting, or you like drifting, you want to know how to do it on this game, or you want to just complete the game and get the drift zones done, then you've come to the right place. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to make... Today, I'm going to make a little video in 4 parts. Part 1, which car to buy. Part 2, which upgrades to do. Part 3, how to tune it. And then finally, Part 4, just some little tips on getting started in drifting. So, without further ado guys, let's get into today's video. Oh, 1.6 million. I actually made money on that car, guys. I'm trying to get into trading, so if you guys do want to see a video on how I trade up my money, then let me know and I can do that. But yeah, a little bit random in the video, but that was a pretty good deal. Okay, so from the Forza Horizon base arena, or even your guys' houses, what you want to do is go to Auto Show, go on View All Cars, and then as you can see in the bottom of the screen, then as you can see at the bottom of the screen, it says jump to manufacturer. Do that, and for this video, go to Mazda. Where is Mazda? There it is. Go to Mazda and then buy this 1994 Mazda MX-5 Miata. Now, you could use the 2005 or the 2016 or 2013, but because the 2005, the 1994 is the oldest, it has the slowest engine, which is actually what we want. We want a nice low-powered car that's easier to control in the corners. So yeah, buy this car. Okay guys, so part 2 is go into the garage and click upgrades and tuning and custom upgrade. So this is my existing Miata. This is fully drift spec, and as you can see, it's only a B-Class 670, and it's running a massive grand total of 470 brake horsepower, which, to be honest, is quite powerful for a drift car. But I wanted to make this a powerful drift car so all the beginners don't have trouble getting it sideways. What you want to do is, first of all, go to conversion. Do not convert the engine. As you can see, I'm using the stock engine. Then you will want to leave out drivetrain swap. It's perfect as it is. Aspiration, add a turbo. Don't add a supercharger, add a turbo. Body kit, you can put on a Rocket Bunny kit if you want. I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty cool kit. It'll bring it up to an A class. It adds handling. I don't know how this would go for the drift, but personally, I just wanted a little stock MX-5 with some aeros on that looks good. So then let's go to aero and appearance. I have got the Garage Vary. I think I have the full kit on, apart from I don't have a spoiler because I'm not much for spoilers. But, oh, I have a Racing Beat side skirt and just the Garage Vary bonnet. So, I have the Garage Vary kit on it, bar side skirt. I don't find the aero's going to affect it too much. Really, this is your personal preference. The only thing that would change it is probably having like a big spoiler like that, but you can do that in tuning and I will tell you how to. As for wheels, I just pretty much went with what I thought looked smart. What I do want to do is actually put the tyres a little bit thicker on the front, and also one thicker on the back just to get a bit more grip. That's just something I have been experimenting with and I've decided. And then I have the toe fully out. I'm going to bring that in because I'm not getting amazing grip. And the same on the back, I'm going to bring that in fully. It looks good, but it doesn't perform well. Next, I've just upgraded all of this so that we can customize it in the tune. This, it has the top of everything. Top brakes, drift suspension and springs. upgraded anti-roll bars front and back. I didn't put a cage in, but you can if you want to. It's not going to make too much of a difference. And I fully stripped it, so this car is like 900 kg. It's so light, it's unreal. And as I already mentioned, everything here is fully upgraded to the max. So that is the end of part 2. Okay guys, so now it's time for part 3, tuning. This part could get a little bit boring, but just stick with it guys, it will definitely be worth it in the end. If in any point of this video you need to pause the video and go through the settings, because they can be quite a tedious task, so you know, feel free to pause and catch up when you need to guys. But we're going to look into the tune I currently have on the MX-5. So first of all, if you don't know how to tune your car, you can do it from the Horizon Outpost, but what you can also do is just press pause in game, go across to cars, and then tune the car. So first of all, if you really don't want to be doing this, then I can definitely see why that is. This is a top tune with like everything edited, so I will put it up as HYT Drift, and if you guys just want to search for it on the market, then feel free to do that. But let's just get into it in case you guys want to figure out how it works and learn about it. So the front tyres I have on 28 psi and the rear tyres on 26, a bit lower in the rear just to get some more grip. Gearing, I have all my gears very low. This is so they are high on acceleration and low, so I'm hitting the rev limiter to get the back wheels spinning. And then I have fifth programmed just so if I need to drive somewhere in the car, it can drive kind of. It's very bad at going in a straight line, which is what you want in a drift car. Alignment, I have full negative camber. I don't really touch the toe unless it needs it, unless I'm having really bad problems with oversteer and understeer. And angle is just set at 7 degrees. Anti-roll bars, I have them soft in the front and stiff in the rear. This just makes the car go into a drift on its own. You don't really have to turn in. It's just more holding it through the corner, so definitely for beginners too. So as you can see, the front's on 32.08 and the rear's on 37.50. Please don't look at the bars and just try and guess about where they are, because every number, like if that was 36.50, it would drive different, I promise you guys. Springs, I have them very soft on the front, and again a little bit very stiff on the front and a little bit softer on the rear. And ride height is also lifted up on the rear just to take some of that weight off. I definitely find that making it a little bit higher on the front helps a lot. Damping, again, stiff on the front, soft on the rear. Sometimes with this people do put stiff on the rear, but I personally think that it's just better to be stiff up front. For me personally, it's just better. Bump stiffness, I've not touched. It doesn't really matter. Aero, I don't have because of the spoiler. I don't have a spoiler on my car, but you want it somewhere in between, to be honest. Yeah. Brake. So the brake balance is definitely more to the front, personally for me. You don't want your back wheels to lock up too much if you brake mid-drift. And then braking force, and then braking force, now this depends. I am at the minute using a controller. I do want a wheel, but I have a controller at the minute. I use 50% because this is really harsh and I don't like to lock up the back wheels, as I just said. Usually it comes 100%. If you're using a controller, I would definitely recommend 50%. If you're using a wheel, I did used to have the Logitech G920 and I do know how hard it is to push that brake pedal. So I used to put it at about 150. So 50 the opposite way. If you're using a different spec of wheel, just play about with this until you feel like you're slowing down enough but you're not walking out. And For the diff, I lock it. 100%, 100%. This makes it so you have a locked diff, a lot like a welded diff in real life. And that's it, guys. That is the end of step 3. So, I am nowhere near a drift expert, but in my opinion, or to my knowledge, should I say, there's 2 ways to initiate a drift. A clutch kick, so it's probably worth mentioning. Make sure you press pause and go to settings and difficulty settings, and make sure that your ABS is off, your traction controls off, and your stability controls off, and then it helps a lot to be manual with clutch. So 2nd and 3rd gear are probably your best bet for drifting in tighter corners. Longer corners, definitely go 4th. Why am I reminded? Okay. So definitely go 4th. So the 2 ways to initiate a drift. First off, clutch kick. Have your accelerator in, sort of turn into the corner, and as you're turning round, just press down RB or your clutch, and clutch kick in. So it bounces off the red line, and boom, just like that, you're sideways. Now, due to trying to explain that, I actually span straight out, but let me show you how you can do it. Coming around the corner, clutch kick, and boom, the car is sideways straight away. Look at that, we're at like 25 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, and the car is just fully under control going around this little corner. You can hit it up to 3rd, clutch kick in again, a little bit more powerful in 3rd, so the back end's going to want to over rotate like so. Just make sure you keep fully locked out when you clutch kick like so. Just keep it under control pretty much. Drifting is all about being so out of control that you're under control. Now, if that is not working for you, or you have a steering wheel with no clutch, let's say, what you can do is get up to like speed in the car on a half throttle, let's say, handbrake in, and just literally smash that accelerator down as you handbrake in, so the wheels break loose pretty much. So again, half speed and handbrake and smash it in. As you can see there, hopefully through the camera, I did not touch the clutch there. So yeah, I'd probably just get used to going around a circle like so, just in 2nd or 3rd gear. So yeah, once you get used to it, you can pull it off, start transitioning round corners and stuff like that. As I said, with 4th gear, you can start trying out 4th gear. Yeah, 4th gear is a lot faster, and you've just got to be a little bit more alert with it really, and just really keep on top of steering. And yeah guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. If this video has helped you in any way, shape or form, then please do hit the like button, hit subscribe to make sure you don't miss any future videos from myself. Comment down below if you want any more help videos like this. And yeah guys, I'll see you in the next one.